Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 3 stages your SMMA is going to go to from 0 to even £100,000 every single month in revenue, and kind of what those stages look like in terms of operations within your business. Like I say, this video, what I want it to be is to kind of demonstrate the stages you're going to go through when scaling a business. And there are kind of 3 stages. And that's what we've experienced with our agency, because we're now in the third and final stage. And I want to take you through it to kind of give you perspective, because not everyone's going to want to get to that final stage. Not everyone's kind of going to be a psychopath and want to take it to that stage like Tom and I, because you do kind of have to be a certain type of person to be able to deal with what comes with this final stage of owning a social media marketing agency. So I want to kick it off with step one. So step one, or kind of phase one, we'll call it, of social media marketing or having a digital marketing agency, is when you're earning between 0 and say $5,000 a month. That's phase one. And the reason why that's phase one is because that's what you can kind of handle by yourself. Really, you could probably get it a bit higher by yourself. I took it to close to $10,000 a month by myself, and then Tom came on board, which is what I'm going to call phase two. But between $5,000 and $10,000 a month, and that's probably 3, 4, 5 clients that you manage at around £1,000 to £1,500 a month. You can manage that by yourself. You really can. That stage there is going to be getting you out of your existing job. That's going to be solidifying 5K consistently before you quit your job and go all in on social media marketing. So that's phase one. I'd recommend getting to that stage. And I always hear people talk about, when's the right stage to quit your job or quit your previous income for SMMA. And the short answer to that is different for everyone. Like, it completely depends on your circumstances. If you've got kids, you've got a wife, you've got a mortgage to pay, you've got family that rely on you, that's going to be a very different story than someone that's straight out of college who can happily live with on their parents' sofa or your mate's sofa if it all goes wrong. Just be careful and just judge how you're doing. However, the advice I like to give is, rather than getting to a point where you replace your income, I'd recommend getting to say 5K a month. If that's something, obviously if you're earning 200 grand a year, then 5K a month isn't going to be enough. But for a majority of people, if you can get your agency to 5K a month and keep it there for at least 6 months across multiple cycles of clients. And what I mean by multiple cycles of clients is, don't get to 5K a month and sign 5K a month worth of clients on 6-month contracts, and then at the end of 6 months, lose them all, and then you're back to 0. Make sure that you judge how long you keep 5K a month, depending on how often people renew contracts. So say you keep them for 2 months, and then you keep them for another 4 months, or, you lose some, but you gain another for 4 months, and you keep that 5K a month running for at least 6 months plus. That would show me that you're capable of getting to 5K, servicing 5K consistently, and keeping your clients happy. But not only that, you're able to recuperate clients that you may have lost with new clients or extending those contracts. That's a really important factor that not many people talk about, is, you are going to lose them. Do you have the capability to bring them back while still servicing your existing ones that haven't left you? So stage one, take it to 5K. And if you can keep it there consistently and you're happy and comfortable with that, then, start moving to phase two. However, what's super important to state is, not everyone wants to take it to stage two. Majority of agency owners don't want to, or they try to take it to stage 2 and even stage 3 and fail, because they're just not set up personally to kind of manage people and the stresses that come with having a business that brings in $50,000 a month. Like, not everyone wants that, and it's not for everyone, which is completely fine. Lots of people just want to make 4 or 5 grand a month, live a easier life with a better lifestyle, more time with their family, and just live a kind of a nicer life, or even a side hustle while they keep their job. I know lots of people that do SMMA on the side as a side hustle to just top up their wage because they love their job and they don't want to leave their job, which is totally fine. But that's phase one, guys. And I kind of categorize agencies in phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. So if you run an agency, drop a comment in the description of this video, or drop me a message on Instagram saying which phase you're in and what phase you would like to take your agency in the future. Moving on to phase 2. Phase 2, I class as between probably 6 and 7K a month to probably 20K a month. And the reason why that's phase 2 is that's because really that's when you need someone else involved. You either need a salesperson, you need someone to help you with your service delivery, you need to start adding processes now in order to help you out. Lots of people are going to listen to this video and say, Harry, what are you talking about? I hire a team on day one. I hire contractors for this, this, and this. And if you're a long-standing viewer of this channel, you know what I'm going to say next. Please, please, please don't outsource. If you're in the outsourcing model, this channel really isn't going to be for you, because we teach you how to run a social media marketing agency the right way that is going to be long-term. It's going to be a business that you can benefit long-term, not this quick, right, let me get 5 clients, outsource everything, skim off the top and sit on a beach. That's not what this channel's about. So stage 2, you're in between 7 and 20K a month with your agency. This is where you need someone to help you. And this is the point where I joined Tom. Our agency's joined 2 years ago. So previously, Tom and I were both operating in that phase 1 part as our separate agencies. We joined together very organically on a few projects, and they worked so well. We thought, right, fuck it, let's just combine the two together, because the results we're getting as a pair are way better than the results we're getting singularly. But phase 2, it's really important that you do get someone else involved, whether it's a family member, and this video isn't going to be about how to recruit people, whether it's a family member, whether it's a friend, whether it's someone that you pay a salary to, or a contracted kind of monthly fee to help you with sales, because you need to keep your pipeline full when you're servicing. And then if you're doing sales, you need someone to help you with your service delivery. Once you get to that 20K mark, if you're signing clients for like $1,000 to $2,000 a month, which a lot of you guys will for these local based businesses or even e-commerce brands, then you are going to need some help, because it is going to be tough to manage all of those client relationships, get on meetings all of the time. Especially when you take on new projects, the setup times for these, it is going to get a lot once you get to that 20K a month mark. So get someone involved, choose a particular service that you're not as comfortable at, and you can train someone up to be better than you at. For example, hiring a salesperson. If you're shit on sales calls, then hiring someone to help you with that aspect of the business, or you're not very good at cold calls, or you don't like doing cold calls, get someone to do that task for you. Or you hate the Facebook ad side of things, you hate building funnels, then the first person you should hire is someone that has the ability to create sales funnels, copywriting, all of that stuff. So you just need to analyze your business, and it's going to be very different for everyone. So once you get past the 20K mark and you want to scale it to 50K a month, 100K a month, you're going to start to have to build systems around everything you do. You're going to have people in place for each part of the business. You're going to have systems in place to link everything together and have the continuity between all the businesses, and really invest quite heavily in people and processes is what's going to take you from phase 2 to phase 3. And that final phase, like 1% of agencies are going to get there. 1% of agencies even want to get there. Most people get to the 20K a month mark and think, to take it to this next stage, I'm going to kind of have to eliminate all of the benefits that I've got from stage 2 in order to invest the time and money into taking it to stage 3, which is why I say you have to kind of be a psychopath to take it to stage 3 and keep it there at a profitable rate, because there's no point getting to 100K a month and your profit margins dip to 10%. Personally, there's no point in even doing that. You know, like I say, you get to stage 2, you really start to experience what 20K a month can do to you and your business partner, that in order to get to 50K a month, you kind of have to decrease your lifestyle slightly in order to invest that money into people, into processes, and then eventually skim back in order to condense your agency and really make a profit. But those final stages, you know, don't worry about that. We always say focus on making just £1,000 a month from SMMA and going from there. But what the essence of this video is, and what I wanted to get across, was there are 3 different phases of a social media marketing agency, and you kind of need to think, right, I want to take it to there. That's my goal. If I want to get to phase 3, am I capable of taking it there? But really, that's a decision for when you get to the end of each phases. But yeah, very interesting video, guys. I thought, at least let me know in the comments below if you want more of these videos, what kind of videos you'd like. Please make sure you subscribe. If you didn't watch our previous video, it was on the 5 kind of essential services that I personally would recommend you offering in your agency. They're all services that we offer. Give it a watch. Hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Please drop a subscribe, a like, a comment, and any video recommendations that you'd like to see in the future. And yeah, we'll see you in a few days' time.